I did a whopping 2,900 words, which is pretty fantastic. So, like I said, when I got to more of the story, I would start adding some actual learning material to these videos so you get something out of it. And today we're going to talk about character types, not like archetypes like the jock or the athlete, but we're going to look at 4 of types. The 2 that we're going to be looking at right now are static and dynamic characters. So a static character is someone who stays the same throughout the entirety of the story. So that is like the mentor or the comic relief, those kind of like background characters that don't change throughout. They're just sort of there to be filler. They're static. They fill the noise. And then you have the dynamic characters, which are normally the main characters or the main side characters, like Percy Jackson and Grover and Annabeth in the Percy Jackson series. Those would be dynamic characters because they change throughout the story, they react to everything and are not just there as obstacles. Other than that, you have flat and round characters. So flat is like uncomplicated, they only have 1 or 2 noticeable traits, and they're normally part of the static category. And then you have round characters, which are complex. They've got multiple traits, and they're normally in the dynamic character. So the round characters are the ones that you want to have in your story. These are the background characters that randomly pop off. They sometimes fill the story with too much noise. Like if you've got too much static, then it's really hard to get to the actual meat of your story. And that comes with the same problem of having a flat dynamic character. So you don't want to have your main character to be unchanged with only 1 or 2 traits and to be completely like this one-faced character. That's a boring main character that the audience just can't get behind. So it's really a balancing act to make sure that the main character is nice and round and filled out as you would like a person. So our main character, her characteristics are like she likes fancy rocks that she can get at the witch shop. Whether she believes in them, not really, but you know, shiny rocks are shiny rocks and they look nice on your desk. And then you have the fact that she's bullied and the fact that she's good at school and good at English and history. And then you have her friend who believes in a lot of this witchy stuff and is a avid ghost hunter who films all of their ghost encounters. And these are more rounded out characters. I'm gonna get to everything like favorite color and names a bit later as the characters fill out themselves, because as you write these books, these characters kind of tell you about themselves as they keep going through these different situations. And it's where you get the meme of characters going off script, because sometimes characters will act a certain way that is totally in character for them, but totally goes against what the author planned it to be. So you kind of have them going off to script. So we are at under 8,000 words now, with a ton of chapters done and getting done very soon. Because I like to bounce around and do some chapters here and some chapters there, but I don't update the chapters on my spreadsheet until I have like the full chapter done. So sometimes it takes a couple of days of doing a chapter. So I have no doubt that I will be done the first draft by the time Halloween rolls around, and I'll probably be well into the second draft by that time as well. Normally for me, doing the second draft takes about half as much time as doing the first draft, because all it is taking like 1 or 2 sentences at a time and okay, what details do I need to add and how much more do I need to make this to be more full, because basically what the first draft is just the bare bones. What is the minimum amount of detail can I put into this story so I don't lose the idea? And then the second draft is filling it all up and dressing it up and stuff and making it look nice and presentable, which is why I can do up to 300% in it. But yeah, that's kind of all about the characters. I'll keep you guys updating. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side.